When I was going to school, home economics pretty much was just code for cooking class. And to the extent that they still have home economics these days, which I don't think many schools still do, that still seems to be the general impression of it. You go to home economics to learn how to bake a cake, to learn how to make meatloaf and that sort of thing. And that's not quite the truth of it from what I've been able to read. If you go back to the olden times version of home economics, and when I say olden times, I'm really only talking about maybe 50 years ago, the idea behind it and the reason why it focused on cooking was you were trying to keep money at home, the economics of it. Some schools have tried to modernize home economics, bringing in various courses on how to manage your phone credit more effectively and that sort of thing. And it does strike me that that's something that's really needed these days. The ability to budget, the ability to know how much you're going to be spending on certain things and how to reduce the expenses that you've got out there for the necessities such as internet and phone, which are necessities these days. Um, Bringing down the cost of food by not only learning how to cook things at home instead of having to buy them in and get them delivered and that sort of thing, but the ability to come up with say, a week-long meal plan. So I know in my situation, because I live alone, I can spend $3 on some vegetables and that sort of thing. And while a family of four may go through all of that sort of thing, probably a good half to three quarters of it will rot by the time that I've gotten around to using it all. If I was to go through a week-long meal plan, I can probably take that sort of thing into account, make meals that are focused on the things that I have purchased in that sort of way. So if I got half a butternut squash, I could have pumpkin soup, I could have roast butternut, I could have um, butternut squash potato mash type thing, whatever it's called. Let me know down below if you know what it is, so then I can look up for a recipe for it. And that way I can work through the stuff that I've bought, which has been hopefully cheaper than buying pre-prepared meals or fast food and that sort of thing, and have as little waste of it as possible. Obviously, it comes into account that you can freeze things, so you can make pumpkin pasta, risotto, that sort of stuff. Freeze it in the freezer in individual portions and thaw it out, microwave it when you need to. Um, but yeah, that's the sort of thing that home economics used to be, obviously without the internet and the phone parts of things. And that's why I think it's probably important that we try and bring home economics back in schools, because a lot of people are struggling with finances these days. It's harder to get a job. It's harder to get a well-paying job. The jobs that are out there are less secure. They're more easily able to replace you with someone else if you don't do something that they like. One mess up and you're basically gone in a lot of places. And yeah, a lot of kids need to know how to sort of deal with that sort of situation. Well, that's it. Uh, Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, dislike, disagree with something, just let me know. If there's something you wanted me to think about, let me know down below. If you can give me a subscribe, that'd be great as well. And maybe check out one of the videos on the side there. See you next time.